Your Madam Oasis. Okay, so I had to cleanse the energy, get everything together. You know what I was like getting ready? The energy of I'm not ever late because I'm always on time, because like when I'm getting ready, I have to get myself in a mood. That's anywhere that I go. You know, I have to make sure that the vibe is right, the energy is right, because wherever I go, that energy goes, right? And I was in like, I've been in a, I don't know, I guess in a mood to have some fun. So I was drinking a little bit of wine. So give me a second. Okay. Okay, so. So I didn't pick up on too much like energy, like downloads. There was a few, maybe like 3. But I just was in the mood to have fun, and I'm like at the house by myself. But you know, of course, like when we go live, I pick up on the energy, so it feels as if it's a party, right? It's a party. It's a party. Hey. Um, but yeah, so the downloads that I picked up on, I came across a TikTok video, right? And let me make sure I don't have any malfunctions. I've actually had this top for about like 3 years and never wore it. And I was just like, let me just throw it on. All right, it goes with the Mars energy. And y'all know I like leather, so. But anyway, there was a TikTok video that's popping up in my mind as I was getting ready. I always, you know, go into like a contemplative meditation mood, and I'm like asking spirit, like, okay, what do I need to give to the collective this Tuesday, right? And well, this video that I seen on TikTok, it was of this little girl who was throwing a tantrum in Walmart. I mean, she was throwing stuff everywhere. And I'm not laughing at the behavior, but it was related to the message for you guys. And I noticed, and me and my son was watching it, and I noticed her behavior got worse when she got more of an audience. The more people that was around her, it escalated. And I also seen how when she hurt herself, she kicked her foot, and she ended up hurting herself. And it made her more mad. So this was showing me the response, like the trigger response that she was getting. First of all, the fact that people were paying her attention made her escalate her behavior. And then 2, when she felt like what she was doing backfired on her, it made her more mad, okay? So I'm picking up on the energy of adults actually participating in that energy, and adults having those tantrums. And a lot of times people think, especially kids, they think because adults are adults that they're so mighty and so high, and it's not the case, because we all know as adults act like kids. And that's the energy I was picking up on. So you guys may be dealing with a lot of people having tantrums at this moment, showing you, okay, so maybe you guys are pulling back your energy is what I'm feeling. Maybe you guys are pulling back your energy from certain people, or just not paying certain people attention. And when you do that, that triggers people. When you pull back your energy and you stop caring, genuinely, not doing it to piss people off, but genuinely stop caring, it's a trigger response to people. You typically get a trigger response. And I know this too well, right? You give a little bit of your energy, especially if you're someone who's always evolving, someone who's dedicated to growing. That energy can be intoxicating to others. Of course, I'm not trying to compare you to a child, or this person to a child, because it could be you guys. But I'm picking up on the energy that a lot of you guys are in your power, and now you may be experiencing people having tantrums, okay? They may be showing out, physically throwing things. I mean, things can get physical, because the little girl was throwing things in Walmart, and you know, people were like, where's the parents? Okay, so this was a reflection on the parents. Anytime a child acts like this, it's always a reflection on the parents. But this, you could tell that the child wanted attention, you know, or it was a cry for help, either one, right? But that's what I'm picking up for you guys. Hopefully, if you connect to my videos, you're not the person throwing tantrums, because over here we take accountability, spiritual accountability and physical accountability for ourselves and our actions. Okay, over here. So I am going to pull some sexual energy at the end, okay, because I do feel like that was coming up strongly. So I don't know who's throwing a tantrum, but we're going to get to it. I'm not really sure what decks I want to use, because all of my decks are really hyper right now. I let them charge under the moon, and they're just, I can just tell if they're just really hyper. So I think this one wasn't sitting under the moon. I think I might use this one, but that's the sexual energy. So let's get to it. I'm being told to use this. Show me how. I'm hearing, oh, before I get into it, there was another download. The sense of just the energy of having fun at this time and not taking everything so serious. A lot of you guys may be just throwing yourself into work. I'm hearing like it's the fourth quarter. I'm hearing let's wrap it up. So it's crunch time for a lot of you guys. So you guys may be crunching numbers, placing your energy in places. Like I'm hearing a lot of you guys are redirecting your energy. So that's good. And I'm hearing avoiding liabilities at all costs. I feel that, okay? I feel that. But I do feel like a lot of you guys that are connecting with this energy, a lot of people are throwing tantrums at this time. A lot of people are upset that you guys are leaving or not responding or deciding to go in a different direction. That was the overall energy. There was something else, but it'll come to me. I'm not going to force it. My feelings can't explain are all that this time. My heart still. Okay. I'm also hearing, I'm pulling on divine masculine. Masculine men show me more love. You know what I'm saying? At this moment, you know, I speak that my feminine followers will grow, okay? Because we're very secure over here. And I speak that all the females that come across my page, you look at me and be like, damn, she's sexy. And I look at you and be like, damn, you sexy too, okay? Because over here, I love women, okay? I do, okay? But we're going to start with divine masculine, okay? Because my target audience is typically men, you know, majority. So we're going to start with them, okay? Until my numbers come up, we're going to start with men from now on. Ladies, let's get the numbers up, okay? All right, fellas. What wanted to flip over was the woman, and you're sexy at AF to me. I'm trying to stop the, like, bad words, okay? Because I don't want to offend anyone. And I'm not really a person that uses that language anyway, but I'm reading the card. You're sexy as fuck to me, okay? All right, so we got the on my mama, on my hood. I stay fly, I stay, I look good. It's funny because I made this card like 6 years ago. But anyway, I'm overstressing, twin flame. I want to fix things, non-committed, and I need you. Look, energy is... Okay, so fellas, hopefully y'all don't have a fatal attraction on your hand, okay? But I'm just feeling like I'm hearing I started something with this girl and I'm not trying to finish it, okay? I just feel like the overall energy before we get deep into the situation, a lot of you males are like wanting something different. Maybe you guys are wanting to experience a different type of woman is what I'm hearing. What is this energy? Loves your scent. Yeah, I'm seeing like there's just a lot of men who I'm hearing tired of the same type of female, like wanting to experience something different, but not knowing how to communicate to this female or different females is what I'm hearing. Not knowing how to approach the female that you are now wanting to seek out. So, but it's not, I'm hearing it's not even just about, I'm hearing a lot of men saying, no, I know how to reach out, but there's a blockage here with communication. I mean, it may have a lot to do with Mercury retrograde right now because this is not a time to start nothing new. So you fellas that are connecting to this energy, you fellas who are connecting to this energy, the advice is to wait out. I'm hearing plan. Plan your grand plan, okay? I'm hearing the man with the plan, okay? So if you are trying to seek out a woman like this, the objective would be to plan out how you're going to go about getting this girl. I just feel like with this type of female that we're talking about, it takes time and preparation. And boy, I know I just drunk all of it. So maybe you guys are wanting to like take this woman out and drink, because I don't do that. Like, that is funny, because it was the last drop. Okay, so maybe you will experience this woman. Okay, so maybe you fellas are going to experience being a woman and be like, I'm picking up on the same energy I picked up on last week. Like fiending. Like there's an energy of getting a taste of something and just can't. Like it's a fiend. It's a like, but this ain't no type of quick fix, because I'm here. This card says I want to fix things. But this energy from this card I'm getting is a quick fix. But you can't get this with this type of female. Okay? And working on insecurities and backstabbing came out. Okay? So there's there's a pull. Okay? There's a tug of war going on right now with divine feminine. Or not divine feminine. Okay? So maybe it is divine feminine. Divine masculine, you guys are working on not allowing what you've been through in past relationships to stop you from pursuing better quality women. Okay? So there's this insecurity. There's insecurities are coming up. Period. Let's get to that. Let's pull from this. You said you say you just gonna shut up and watch now. That's funny. Fellas, this is the same energy that I was picking up on last week. Y'all got some haters. Y'all got some haters in the workplace. I'm hearing construction. I'm hearing 4 or 5 different types of construction though. Some of you guys work on houses. Some of you guys work a contract. Government contracts is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys, I'm hearing binding contracts, whatever that is, okay? Your girl stepping into equity. So I don't know what that's about. I'm also hearing like working with iron. So maybe you are in the industrial contracts is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's big money. What is this insecurities? What are my divine masculines working on at this time? I see you guys put in work though. I'm not gonna play. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You guys are not playing around. The energy I'm hearing like collectively. Okay, this is new. I'm hearing women have been complaining about men not doing this, not doing that. Men are trying to step up. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, the men on my channel better. Okay, yeah, I see fast communication. Dang, that wine is hitting me. Woo! I only drank like half a cup, a glass. Whew, at the bottom, 2 pentacles. Yeah, you guys have to make a choice. I'm hearing your next decision is going to be your best one, okay? So I'm hearing working on self-insecurities, not going back to women who make you feel comfortable, but stepping into relationships where women make you feel a little uncomfortable is where you are going to succeed the most. Come through, Spirit, with the message, okay? Because that's a message right there. My divine masculines who are developing, I'm hearing stronger characteristic traits. Your best bet is going to be choosing a woman where she's not only good. I'm hearing you don't have to settle, fellas. She can be good looking. She can have moral standards, all of that. But I'm hearing all of that. Whatever you want, you can have, okay? But it's going to be based on how you receive challenges from women. Because I'm hearing the most challenges that come from women is how you will grow. And you being able to receive that energy from a woman and being able to balance it out with your masculine energy is going to have you on a high spectrum. Woo! These messages is coming through. I love it. Yeah, they don't want you to stop working though. I'm hearing can't stop, won't stop, right? You are going to gain knowledge from divine women. Even I'm hearing it may not even be women who you want to date. It can be a platonic woman. It can be a woman in your work field and she's just dominant right? And you come across her and she gives you some constructive, I'm hearing constructive criticism, and you apply it instead of feeling like, oh, she thinks she's the man. And it's something about not misconstruing a feminine's masculine energy as in she's overpowering yours. Okay. Okay. What else do we have? Let's kind of dig a little bit more into the insecurities and this backstabbing. What's this backstabbing? Let's get to that. Because there's something here from y'all's past that's coming up. And Ace is going to get to it. Knight of Pentacles. All right. And then the Three of Cups. With the Ten of Swords on the bottom. And the Two of Cups. So the Three of Cups talks about a celebration, right? Or it can just be a third-party situation, and Nine of Pentacles. So maybe a woman put you in some type of third-party situation is what I'm picking up on. A woman gave you false pretense in a relationship. I'm hearing a lot of you guys experience like, look, I was actually really trying to take this girl serious, and then she flipped the script, and see now I don't even want to give nobody my love. See now I'm finna just take it all back. Now I'm about to go back to my future type shit. That's what I'm hearing. There are a lot of you guys experience like actually trying to give a woman what she is supposed to. Now, I'm not gonna say she deserves, because if a woman does you like this, she doesn't, of course, deserve you. But you guys, I'm hearing it was like the tables flip. Have you ever heard the saying, when I want somebody, they don't want me, but all the people or type of people I want don't want me, but that it was just the time that you were not meant to be in relationships, and you kept choosing the wrong partners, and they put you just through cycles of learning different things so that you can get to this point. But you don't need to close yourself off. Now, we are in a retrograde where communication is a bit... Mercury retrograde is... Shout out to Mocha. She's one of my favorite readers. She's actually read for me. But this is the type of energy with Mercury where it's a little ghetto. I'm not going to lie. Mercury is doing some flips and tricks, and like Mocha would say, she's got a micro braids in. So Mercury right now is just... everybody's taking everything personal. I feel that. Everybody's taking everything personal with Mercury retrograde right now. Everybody is internalizing everything, and that can be a positive thing if you use the energy wisely. They're telling me to go to my notes that I wrote. Okay, Spirit. Okay. So today, Tuesday, Mars Day, which is the energy of passion, war, desire, sex, and relationships. All right. Capricorn is in this... is ruling today, okay? That's Earth. So if today, I mean, we only got a couple more hours. We got another hour or so, a half an hour. Depending on where you are in the world, because I have followers everywhere, okay? Using Earth is going to, Capricorn is going to be in our sign dancing around tomorrow as well, okay? So for the next 2 days, don't overthink and don't overdo anything. Thursday, Aqua, air energy. Don't overthink anything, okay? Don't put yourself in a mental prison for the next 2.5 days with anything. Saturday, which is Saturn. Pisces, which is water. Sunday is Pisces as well, water. Monday will be Aries, fire. So we're going through earth, air, water, and fire. So honestly, with the next 2-3 days, masculine energies, I'm hearing place your energy, allow your energy to be in a more receptive energy, okay? So that's why I keep saying divine feminine, because divine feminine energy is receiving. You guys need to be in a receiving energy this week before this full moon comes up in Gemini, which we will go live, and I will do each sign so you guys can be prepared, okay? Because I believe that full moon is on the 15th. And I go live a couple days before, okay? So I got y'all. Don't worry. Before the next couple of days, because we are leaving out of a new moon. So your energy, I'm hearing you need to recharge. You need to recharge yourself. I'm hearing go to the page in this book that I also bookmarked, okay? I want you fellas, I'm hearing 16 and 9. All right. Fellas, do you accept your body just as it is? All right. And another question you guys need to write out and ask yourself is, if I felt differently about my body, my sex life would be different. Another one I want you to write down is, if I felt differently about my body, my relationships would be different. When you write these down, I want you to ask yourself these questions and be very honest, because this is going to pinpoint out what is going on in your sexual energy that is linking to your past. Okay. Also, family members have said things about my body that have made me feel bad about it, or have hurt my feelings. Another question is, if I could, I would trade in my body for a different one. You have to be honest with yourself, fellas, okay? Let me do one more. I spend a lot of time on organizing, primping, or fixing my appearance. I mean, shoot, I do that. I mean, it's just got to be right. But hey, that's a question for y'all, okay? And fellas, if you're going to take this exercise and actually do it and write down this to try to figure out what's going on with your sexual energy and what it's being connected to for your past, whatever feelings that are coming up, I want you to do these 3 things, okay? Remind yourself, replace, and release. Okay, do these 3 R's: remind, replace, and release. Remind yourself you really are and what you're capable of doing, right? Replace the negative energy with something else, obviously a desirable energy, what you really feel about yourself, and then release the negative energy. Okay, all right, let's see what else we have. I'm here and pull from this deck. What else do we have for divine masculines? Some of you divine masculines were trying to rush into getting married. I'm hearing a lot of you guys want to hurry up and build. I'm hearing hurry up and buy. Okay, so you guys were in a rushing process. So this is a different storyline for some of you guys. I'm hearing let's clean the board. So some of you fellas have been rushing into a process, just trying to pick a woman and thinking you can just build with any type of woman. And you have clearly seen that that cannot happen, because look what came out. Fairy tale love, marriage. I'm hearing Sharkeisha. So maybe you guys got into a relationship with a woman who was physical with you, who tried to bully you or tried to like overpower the energy. Okay, I do believe women are supposed to be in their dominant feminine energy. Of course, women have a masculine side and masculines have a feminine side. But, okay, depending on who you're talking to, because if you are homosexual, okay, obviously the energies will vary. But I'm talking for, you know, if you're on one of the 2 sides, okay? If you're in the middle, then, hey, whatever sticks, okay? But this fairy tale love, marriage, and divine timing is giving me just an energy of, I'm hearing unrealistic expectations. But this, I'm hearing a lot of you guys were dealing with women who were just overly masculine, women who were operating in survival mode, and unbeknownst to them, they just didn't, you know, a lot of women are waking up to their feminine energy, this soft girl energy, or soft era energy, right? So we're not going to judge women, because everybody is on a different path, on a different level, on a different timeline, right? But there's too many resources out here for us to be stuck in these old ass paradigms. This fairy tale love and marriage and divine timing is giving me the energy of a man who was like, I want to be with a woman who was holding me down from the beginning. And it just don't work like that. Especially when people are stuck and not growing. That works when you're in a partnership with someone who's committed to changing, who adapts to change, who's open to a part of themselves dying all the time and then rebirthing themselves. If they believe in rebirth, you can marry a high school lover and shit be good. Okay? But this is giving me an energy of a man who wanted to settle down with a woman because he's known her for a really long time, and it just don't work like that. Okay? Also, maybe you got to a point in a relationship where you fully committed. You were like, okay, let's do it. And then all of a sudden, in your mind, a couple weeks before the wedding or the day of, you was like, I don't know. Okay? Maybe you fully committed to something, and then your spiritual predecessors jacked you up by your collar and your tie and drug you back. Okay, because divine timing also is a card of divine spiritual predecessors. I don't say ancestors over here on my channel because some ancestors want to see you fail. Okay, and that's just what it is. It's like having family members now who despise you or work against you, and then they die and pass away. You think they're gonna have your back on the other side? No. Okay, so when I say spiritual predecessors, these are people who work on your behalf. Okay, or ranked a certain level. Okay. Yeah, let's see what else this is. Fairy tale, love, marriage, and divine timing. Wheel of fortune. Yeah, you guys are starting a new wheel. I'm hearing take that risk. Even if it feels uncomfortable. I'm hearing some of you guys don't want to admit. It's not that you're scared of certain females. You just don't. I'm hearing, I don't want no problems. You just don't want what comes with it. The unnecessary drama, the unnecessary gaslighting. I'm also hearing this person likes to drag your family in drama. You don't want this person calling your mama. Let me tell you what your son did. Let me tell you. You just don't want all the unnecessary stuff that comes with this. So a lot of you guys are avoiding contact. Maybe you guys even ghosted, because when you think about this, he was supposed to show up. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got to go back and watch this movie. He went to his friend's house and she popped up and shot up the house because she was a cop. You know what I'm saying? No communication, fellas. I don't know why y'all think this works. Not communicating and ghosting a woman. This type of woman, if she feels scorned and fed up, listen, the worst person you can piss off, it doesn't matter if they're masculine, feminine, whatever, is a scorn person. A person who has had enough and they can't place that aggression in a healthy way by exercising, doing something creative, doing something, just getting their aggression out in a healthy way. It's going to come out on you. Okay, so fellas, be very aware. If you think, oh, I'm going to start a new beginning, Oasis, I'm going to just cut her off. And that, in your head, you took that as, I'm not going to communicate, I'm just going to ghost her. Baby. No, that's not what Oasis is telling you to do. Okay, because we have to communicate. You know, I do believe that closure is not necessary, but everybody can't handle that. Okay, and when men properly close out a cycle verbally, you close out a cycle. That is no longer your issue. And then you're not held accountable for anything that comes with that. God will favor you more, especially depending on what led up to the situation. God will put you more in favor in the situation if you handle it with integrity. So fellas, the word for the week for y'all is integrity and communication, even though communication may be a challenge for y'all at this time. Okay, let a woman know, listen, I don't want no drama. You just need to go on about your way. We can do this the nice way. Or you know what, I'm gonna call God in this situation. Listen, you fellas need to bring God up in a situation. I done did this before. I done told a man, leave me alone. I'm going to call God on you. You know what I'm saying? Some of you fellas actually need to do that. That might actually put a little bit of fear in this woman's heart. Like, oh shit, this man don't mention God. He's serious. You know, some people don't care about that. But you verbalizing your intention with cutting something off, your voice is power. It goes to the ethers. It manifests around you. So you putting it out into the atmosphere along its power. All right. And if things happen after that, you have to stand on your ground and just operate after that. But a lot of men at this time are being called to verbalize cutting communication off and stop ghosting women. If you took the time and the energy invested in a woman and you misplaced it, or it was a bad gamble, right? A bad call, you have to handle it accordingly. Okay? Because I'm hearing it can backfire on a deeper level than you don't even realize. And I'm hearing DNA. All right. So you fellas who don't have any kids, this can trickle all the way down, because how you operate is a everyday investment into your spiritual DNA. Even if you don't want to have kids, it goes into whatever you're manifesting and creating. Everything that you do, every choice that you make, every second, every day of the time. All right. So that's why I take these spiritual things serious, because it's a lifestyle. And after so long of doing something over and over and over and over and over, it becomes your lifestyle. It's an everyday thing. Everything you guys see me do now here, I do times 10 behind the scenes. Okay, so that I can just set up my spiritual system like that. So you guys need to focus on integrity. your spiritual system, communication, even when it's the most difficult, even when you don't want to have it, and accepting challenges from women who you know are valuable, right? Who are divine, right? And allowing yourself to embrace that new change. I like this. Okay, so for you fellas who stayed and watched that, I'm going to bless you guys with the sexual energy. Let's see what comes up. I'm a little excited because if this was the energy we got, it should be real juicy. Okay. What sexual energy do we have for divine masculines at this time? For those who resonate with those energies, and for those who will take accountability and move accordingly and actually put the energy and investment into improving themselves and taking the advice, okay? And not just listening to me because I'm pretty, okay? The looks is just what brings you here. You got to actually stay here and get this, okay? What do we have for divine masculines? I'm hearing anytime, any place by Janet Jackson. Okay. I love me some Janet Jackson. That's one in a million right there. Shout out to Janet. All right. So at the bottom we have Hermit. Okay, this is Virgo energy. But this is, I see the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I'm hearing, and I'm also seeing someone like watch someone. So maybe you guys, again, this is going back to the energy of plotting, of planning something for a certain type of female. The Fool card, ooh, with the Ace of Pentacles on the top, Injustice. Okay, so you guys may be looking at a Libra or just a woman who keeps herself together. A woman who, her beauty is the eyes of the beholder, okay? So maybe this woman has some type of secret of beauty, or you just feel like she's magical, okay? Because we have the Fool card here. So you most certainly are being, I'm hearing risky, okay? How risky? What type of risk are we talking about? Let's see. Ooh, the Empress. Oh my God. Y'all, calm down, okay? Calm down. Okay, so maybe you guys are just like, look, you guys, how do I say this in a very classy way? You guys that I'm reaching are willing to take a risk with unprotected sex with a feminine, okay? There's a certain woman you just like, no, there's no way. Five of Wands. Okay, so maybe you feel like this is going to be a challenge to get to her, or maybe you feel like you have to fight other men to get to this woman. She is a very highly sought woman, okay, with on the top strength. You're most certainly, yeah, Seven of Swords. You're most certainly, insecurities is coming back up, because at the end of the day, it ain't, I can't speak for other women, okay? He said still here. I can't speak for other women, but I'm telling you, a real woman ain't gonna care about what you look like. It's just, I'm telling you, with the world and how it's set up now, if you style yourself right, you got the right amount of confidence, the right amount of resources, and the right amount of spiritual and intellect, baby, we good. All that other stuff, we can buy. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I just kind of feel like it's something about how you look. It's like, there's all these good looking men. I'm telling you, good looking men are a little overrated anyway. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you know what I'm saying? You can't, like, I won't take a good looking man. But there's an energy here. I just feel the need to tell you guys, like, you guys are ready to risk it all for a certain female. And I think that you should go for it. Let me see. We need to get to this Five of Wands, Knight of Cups. You don't need to go into it emotionally like, oh my God, you so fine. Oh my, like there's an energy of impulsiveness here with the King of, the Knight of Cups, because the Knight is, he's not the king. He has to mature with his emotions, and this is the type of man who acts off of being horny. I'm just going to be honest, okay? This is the type of man, he's like, oh, I see it, I want it, I'm going to go get it, okay? But then once you get it, you don't know how to handle it, because an Empress, baby, don't belong with no Knight of Cups. And if you coming in, look how he's coming in. Like, girl, I was riding on my horse and I seen you taking a bath in this lake and I just had to come see you know? But he didn't have to approach her like that because she was in her zone. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. What he should have done was, all right, let me wait till she, let me watch a little bit. Let me see what she got going on. Wait till she get out and do her thing, you know, I'm give her time, or even let me not invade her privacy. How about that? Let me not invade her privacy. Heavy on that, okay? Heavy on the let me do not invade her privacy. Let me let her do her thing. Let me circle back around, you know, and if it's meant to be, I'm gonna come across. That is how you manifest in alignment with this type of woman right here, okay? And then we have the moon card. So some of you fellas are now getting into, I'm hearing, trying to dabble, not dabble into magic, but what I mean by that is using your own energy, because nothing in this world happens without your consent, right? So maybe you guys are trying to step into manifesting the type of woman. I'm hearing different ways to manifest. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys want to work with somebody, all right? I'm hearing it's just a lot of fear-based energies coming up. You want to pursue a woman, but you're doing it you may go about it in an immature way, but then once you get into the relationship with the woman, there might be some insecurities that come out because you may try to put up a facade that, you know, there's an energy of just being honest with yourself if you're going to go full throttle with this woman right now. I'm also pulling on the energy. Wait. 8 of Wands, yeah. Shawty wanna ride with me, we can get low. Shawty Low always comes up in my readings. He must like me, cause like I always bring up Shawty Low. It's so funny. 8 of Wands, but you guys are wanting to travel with this female, and it's like 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's an energy of being careful of, I'm hearing a lot of you fellas may meet women and think that bringing up your options is going to make this woman notice you in a more, make you seem more valuable, but that's a turn off. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I meet a man and you start telling me you got this going on, I got this, I got that, I'm like at this point, like, okay, are you putting me in a trust? Like, are you sharing your resources with me? Like, what are you telling me this for? You know? So there's an energy of not being overly macho when you meet a woman, and not being, yeah, there most certainly, you guys need to work on your balance when it comes to your confidence. A lot of you masculines have been kind of like, not saying lying to yourself, but telling yourself, oh, I'm confident. But it's really just, you just been working out of your ego. You've been allowing your ego to drive. And we mentioned that on the last live, okay? A lot of you fellas have been, thank you, sweetheart. A lot of you fellas have been working more out of your ego. It's time to allow yourself to really be more authentic in how you communicate to yourself and how you communicate to other females, okay? Because you had this, she popped up, the Empress popped up, so you can get her with the right methods and with the right intention. All right, we're going to take these and it's going to be it. The 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This is a woman that's going to be able to see through that bullshit, okay? The 5 of Pentacles talks about poverty mindset, okay? This doesn't necessarily just mean money, right? Not having enough. Maybe this is an insecurity. You fellas feel like, okay, if I go after this woman, I may not have the money that she wants from me. Okay, well, if that's the case, get your money up, okay? You don't need a date if you're not in a place to financially date, because if this is the type of woman you want and she wants this, then what? You're going to try to trigger? You can't. Not with no High Priestess. She doesn't even have to pull tarot or be a psychic or be so deeply intuitive, right? Or be an empath, is what y'all love to say. But this is just a woman who uses her gut instinct. She's very in tune with herself, and she just knows. Because look at this stroll. She also has a book in front of her. Right? This means she has some type of practice in something. And if this is not occult magic or just occult, esoteric knowledge or whatever the case may be, because, High Priestess is that. This is being a woman who's in touch with her mother intuition. This is a woman who has learned from her mistakes, and it's jotted down in her Akashic records. If you fellas don't know what that is, it's not a real book, but it's like a spiritual records of who you used to be in a lifetime before, okay? And who you are present in this world now, okay? And your capabilities, right? And it's just a history. It's just documentation. Nothing's ever deleted in this world. You can't do anything and think you're going to get away with it, okay? But this is the energy of a woman who knows, all right? And she's going to be able to see through it how you communicate through her. She watches everything. You can go on a date with a man, you can tell everything about a person in one conversation. just by what they talk about. The body gestures, how they scratch their face, how many times they blink, how they fidget, what they touch. Like, you can tell a lot about a person. And this is a woman who can read you really well. Okay? You may ask this woman out, and you may miss an opportunity with this woman because you're trying way too hard. All right? What other sensual or erotic energies can we pull for the divine masculine? Yeah, Knight of Cups. Swords, nine of swords and 7 of swords. Yeah. I'm hearing also a lot of you masculine energies may be a little addicted to toxic sex. You guys have been stimulated in the incorrect way spiritually when it comes to your sexual energy. So there's a reconditioning here. So for all the fellas who have taken a break to say, hey, you know what? Ladies, I like y'all and stuff like that, but I need to focus on this, this, and that. I see you guys making the more appropriate decisions or better decisions, healthier decisions to align with this this Empress, okay? And for you fellas who are listening, like, girl, I'm only here to look at you, woody woo. I'm already gonna let you know you're gonna be right back in this cycle, because the 7 of Swords talks about heartache, pain, you know, problems, just the same stuff, you know. That, look at him, he looks so insecure. Like, I know she disappointed in how I just showed up in the bedroom. Dang, I just know. You know you messed up. You know you messed up. Now you all up in your feelings, right? You ain't gonna say nothing though. You ain't gonna say nothing around your homies. You gonna play it cool. You probably gonna hit them in chat. Yeah, she was whack. That's the type of, that's this type right here. Ego driven. Then guess what comes after that? 9 of Swords. Now you all up in your head after you done lied to everybody around you and yourself. And then months later, you trying to figure out why you keep attracting the same female. Okay? Some of y'all gonna listen, some of y'all not. And that's okay. I'm just here to give you the messages. But for my divine masculines, let's see what y'all gonna do. Because that's what we want to focus on right now. We want to focus on y'all. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, High Priestess. I see you guys tapping into your divine masculine energy in a lot healthier ways. And I see you guys moving out of that energy, actually. Let's confirm this card right here. What is this? I need to know. Come on, divine masculines. Make me proud. Come on. Yes, I'm going to take it because it wanted to come out. Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing I'm tired of not having my wand. And I'm picking up on like Usher's energy. So maybe you guys, and these are my confessions, okay? Maybe you feel like you want to confess to Oasis. Or maybe in this moment listening to this, you're like, yeah, like I resonate with this, okay? Because I see you guys making the necessary changes that you need to align with this energy. There's no more falling into the false the false matrix of society and the standards of what society says that you're supposed to have, okay? So, okay. I like it. I love it. Moving on to divine feminines, okay? So, fellas, you can stay. You can watch this too. Maybe you'll pick up on this woman. Maybe you'll hear something and say, yes, I want that woman. Or no, yeah, that was the woman I just cut off. You said, I've been healing, going within myself. Yes, you fine, but no, I'm not here for advice. Seriously, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for taking accountability. Ain't nothing sexier than a man who corrects himself and doesn't mind opening up the closet to get to the skeletons. You know, that's the issue with people. People too scared to open up the closet because it means that everything that they were taught, whether it's religion or just certain conditions, now they have to break everything down, especially when you hit over 30. It's important to go through these phases when you're younger, because when you get older, we all know a lot of older people get real comfortable and stuck. Right? Your body gets accustomed to whatever it is that you do for the first 15, 20, 30 years of your life. So, you know, kudos to you and men like you that take this serious and don't think that it's just, oh, Bugazi type shit. Like, oh my God, all these readers out here. Like, we all got a job. I'm not the only reader out here. Okay? Businessman, stability and provider, divine feminines. But I'm not the only person out here doing this. There's some that's real and there's some that's not. You just got to use your intuition. If you feel like I'm not a reader that's for you, that is completely fine. There is 1,000 more, and I know a good 10 or 20 of them that I can send you to, okay? If you don't like me, I just want everybody to get it right, so that we can make the change that we need in the world. Okay, one of my favorite quotes is, be the change that you wish to see in the world. We can't change this world. Everybody want to complain and get online about the world this, the world that. Well, we can't get nowhere if we don't start with ourselves, okay? And not watching the next person. Okay, I'm hearing it's like this, it's like that, it's like this, yeah. Okay, West Coast. Working on insecurities and new life. I'm hearing, okay. I'm hearing a divine feminine. I'm hearing we've been up. We've been woke. We've been here. Let's go. Okay. Divine feminine. Let's get it. Personalities clashes. Telepathically sending you love songs. Cuffed. Control issues. Waiting on you. Oh, I know what this is. And fantasizing. Ooh-wee. There are a lot of feminines have cut off certain men and started to move on, and this is the energy I keep picking up for all of the women. This has been a thing. I'm just going back to this calling me. It's calling me. It's like the energy won't leave. Well, this is what it is. I mean, I'm grateful to pick up on this energy that divine women that I'm connecting to are holding themselves accountable and they're having better choices, because I feel like this was a choice in a man where you were like, you know what, I can do better. And if I'm going to do bad, it's going to be by myself. I don't need two people to, to accumulate all the baggage. I got to carry mine and yours. But ladies, you guys have disconnected from someone, and I'm hearing they was feeling some type of way. Now they went to another woman. Now they laid up with the woman that they ain't really satisfied with, and it's starting to show. It was good for a couple of weeks when the sex with the person was just hitting a certain type of way. Now, a week or two in, the way that the person communicates to them, their expectations, the nagging, the where you at, I'm hearing they're dealing with somebody who just doesn't give them space. Men really don't like that at all. You can't give a man space, they're gonna start to feel like, oh, the claustrophobic. I just feel like a man is in a relationship with a woman that he was just moving on to try to get over you, and it just didn't work, and it's backfiring. A lot of men do that. They think running to another woman is going to solve their problems, and women do it too. Women do it too. I'm not going to do that, okay? But what I'm saying is you got somebody who is trying to send you energy like, baby, come back. Okay, they're like, I need this woman back. All right, so let's focus on that, because when it comes to telepathically trying to communicate to people, you gotta watch out for that. You gotta watch out for that, ladies. Okay, I can personally tell you, I can always tell when a man is pulling on my energy. It doesn't matter if in that moment he just thought about me. I immediately can feel it. If it's strong and passionate, if it's hate behind it, or I just need her. I just need. I can feel it, and I immediately put my guard up. My swords come up. I'm katana with it, for real. You have to protect your energy as a woman, because a lot of men will pull on your energy. And I feel like this card right here is strong. When these two cards come out in the same reading, baby, this man is either touching himself, thinking about you, or he's not. When a man is not fulfilled in his sex life, he's going to always go mentally back where he was the most satisfied. I know that for a fact, and no man has to tell me that. Okay? Woo! Yeah, woo! Yep, roller coaster, a false persona, and admire your beauty online. And listen, hopefully he didn't get this girl pregnant, because I see the pregnant card, or put himself in a place where he just can't get himself out of with this female. Because a man thinking about you and then having a whole situation going on can put your energy in a mix if you're not spiritually protecting yourself, ladies. This is why I do the things that I do. It's to protect myself. Anything that I do spiritually, it ain't to manifest this person. I don't give a shit of what's going on outside of me. It is to protect my me. All right. And I feel like you guys are operating out of that energy, but it's time to step up your spiritual work, ladies. Okay. If you're on a level where you do your manifesting, you do your journal, cool. But you need to be spiritually and physically cleansing your body. Even if you say, hey, oh, Aces, I don't really believe in all the things that you do, cool. Take your hand, put it over your womb, and recollect and claim your sexual energy. Because you got a man who's pulling on it very heavy, to the point where it could interfere with what they're manifesting. Whether he knows this or not, some men know. Some men know that they can interfere. Like, some men say, okay, and listen, don't underestimate a lot of people out here. Don't let people trick you and think just because they go to church, they ain't doing some stuff behind the scenes. I know a lot of church folk who do rituals and spells and all the stuff behind the scenes. I picked up on the energy. I ain't gonna call them out because, I mean, they ain't coming up in my energy, so it don't matter. But what I'm saying to you is, some of you ladies may be dealing with a man who is a master manipulator. And he may know a little something. Men do love spells on women too. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Okay? Ladies, I'm really feeling like you might have a man who's like, look, I can't physically just pull up on this woman. I know I can't go about getting her physically. I want to try to manifest this woman back in my life spiritually. I want to make her come to me. There's a man's energy that's so intense. He's just like, I just have to have her. And that can be very, 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 very borderline demonic. I'm just going to call it for what it is. Demons run off of an intense impulsion where they don't care who gets hurt or who it hurts or what happens or the circumstances. That's the definition of a demon. It doesn't have to be somebody who just drinks or commits to whatever y'all think it is. Okay? I'm letting you know what it is. There's different forms of demons, but I'm telling you, when it comes to a person acting demonic, it is a person who is willing to go all lengths for their own cause in their head. They don't have principles, they don't have morals, they're unethical in everything that they do, and they don't care. There's a separation of, I don't care how this makes you feel. So if you ladies are dealing with somebody like this, and this person doesn't even see you as for who you are, they just want what you have because they need to be fed, baby, you're gonna have to get to a different level spiritually so you can protect yourself, whether you got kids or not. Because if you have kids, that energy will always spill over into your home life. It will always transfer over into whatever you're giving your time and energy to. Again, going back to, that's why I do what I do. When I started, showing up more confident in myself, and I started to feel all these men pulling up on my energy, I was like, oh, Spirit was like, what you gonna do about it? I was like, oh my God. I wouldn't tell these men that I could feel it, but I was like, I want to place it somewhere. I would either place it in music or just, there's so many different ways I can get rid of the energy. But I was like, oh no, I do not give consent to this man to do this. I do not give, and as a woman, that is the misconception about a woman expressing herself in a sexual way. A lot of women, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of times I do cover myself. I love to wrap my head, but there's a time and place for that. And a lot of times I love to show my skin. Especially with me going through certain phases. A lot of you women are going through phases where you want to express yourself sexually because you were held back for so long. And that's a part of your phase. Or it don't even have to be a phase. Maybe this is the new you. Okay? Because there's an energy when I seen the admiring you online. Maybe you ladies are opening up a little bit more, showing a little bit more skin, speaking different, maybe being open to talking about sex or being verbalizing communication. There's something here with your sexual energy being different than how it was when you was with this person. And now this person is looking at you online and they're like, this is not the type of sexual energy I got. And now I'm really feeling like I need it. I need that. That the old you was insecure, the old you wasn't powerful, the old you wasn't, but they were still able because you still had that potential, right? You still had that potential in you, ladies. So now that you really got there, now this person is fidgety. Now they bubbling up inside. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't know. This is the time to step up your spiritual skills, ladies. And it don't take going online. I have never looked up no spells or nothing online. I just get up in the kitchen, I get up in my household, and I start praying like, God, what I need to do? And you just got to feel it. Just go to the first thing you feel. Earth, fire, water, air, iron, metal. I keep a couple of swords, okay? And I'm not lying. I keep a machete. I'm not playing. All right, it may be put up, of course, when I got kids in my house, when you have to make sure the kids are safe. But heat you up some iron. If you need a spell, you need something, because we don't do this energy, okay? You cannot operate in your full divine feminine energy when men are constantly pulling up on your energy like this and you don't have any spiritual protection. Because, baby, best believe everything that I post, men may be like, but baby, I am taking all that energy and pushing it or using it all the time. None of that, the energy that I receive from men gets to my head. All right, and you can't allow it. Now, sometimes I also want to feel like I'm pulling that energy as well. Not allowing the compliments or flattery, all right, to gas you up. Men use flattery to gas you up. I was actually going to do a whole video on that. Because when you're stepping into, as a woman, when you're stepping into an energy where you used to be a kind of I don't know about y'all, but it has fluctuated over the years until I got to a certain point. And I'm just like, yeah, we're up here, especially as a child. All right. But if you're a divine feminine where you didn't always have the confidence you had now, when you get compliments from a man, you go through that phase where it gets to your head a little bit. You start running with it. And how that can show up is caring how many likes you get. Looking at all the likes that you get, okay? I've had to check myself plenty of times in the past. Especially when I was going through the phase of caring what people thought about me, okay? Especially men, all right? And it's natural for everybody to go through that. Especially with the pressure of life, the pressure of that you put on yourself, right? So there's an energy here of not allowing men to flatter you and gaslight you, because I feel like that was who this man is. This man gave you so many compliments, but then when he got you, I'm hearing it deflated. Because personalities clash right here tells it all. This man is waiting for you to come back, and because you ain't came back, this is what's got this man on edge. Because when you do that, ladies, when you leave a man where he is and you don't allow him to come back and you don't go back, he has to take his shit. He has to take his shit. He has to. There ain't no way around it. You can't run from spirituality. And when I say spirituality, it is accountability for your choices and how you operate with your tools around you to get through challenges. You can't run from that. You're gonna have to protect yourself. I didn't even pull so many cards, and I felt that because I've been through this before. Okay, so I didn't even need to go deep into the cards. This was an easy pull for y'all. Ooh, ladies. Roller coaster lover. This was a person who expected you to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because I'm hearing the times where when you cut this person off or he cut you off, regardless of how that went down, that was when he was like, okay, I got what I needed. Even if in his head he didn't say that. When you had sex with him, you charged him up. Then he was like, I don't even need you no more. I'm going on about my business. He done ran off with your energy. Now he the best football player. He the best basketball player. He the best at whatever he got going on. He done ran up inside of you, got all that good energy that you was accumulating. That's what happens when women allow men to come back. Again, I've been there. So I can tell you. I'll go ahead and tell y'all, I had this one experience with this one guy. He had, listen, ladies, cut out potential. Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. I was dating this one guy. All right, it started off really good. And it's so crazy because this man's father reached out to me. The man's father passed away. He reached out like, man, give my son a chance. I see who you are on the side, man. My son need to be with you. It is crazy. I know that sounds a lot, maybe a reaching for a lot of you, but hey, it is what it is. And I remember like, hey, you better tell your son, get together. He had too many options. And maybe thought that I was too much. And I was like, all right, cool. Went on about his business. I let this man come back. And I will never forget, this was this is over 6, 7, 8 years ago. But I slept with this man and I could feel him. I knew he wasn't intentionally. I could feel that he wasn't intentionally doing it, but I can tell afterwards he was pumped, like he just got out the gym, and I was tired. I was drained, and that ain't me. Women, you can tell when a man is leaving off and running off with your energy after you're physical with him. Some of you ladies are sleeping with men, and you can just tell that this person is. And if not, this is confirmation. Ladies need to physically. Now listen, there's a lot of women out here that can dog and walk about, right? There's a lot of ladies who can, move on like ain't nothing bothered them. But this is not the energy I'm pulling on. All right, and what I mean by that, there's a lot of ladies out here that harness a different type of energy depending on DNA, depending on how they set up, where this doesn't happen to them. But for the ladies that I'm picking up on, you don't have I'm not gonna say enough of dominant energy, but you were always more submissive and more vulnerable to the masculine energy. Who this guy hit? Who is this? I mean, he got hit. It did get heated, but this went there. Top shotters, heavy hitters. You got some spiritual protection, but it's going to take a lot more than your grandfather, grandmother protecting you, uncle, brother, whoever on the other side. All right? When you think about spiritual protection, because I've had to explain this to people. I have a lot of spiritual protection on the other side, but there is a certain amount of there's a due diligence on my behalf that I have to partake in, because think about it. You can say heaven, spiritual realm, ethers, whatever. That's that side. They say they over there and we over here. If they pulling all the work and you ain't doing nothing, you just waking up, going on about your day like, oh yeah, my papa's anniversary's today. You ain't doing nothing to be equal. How is that really gonna benefit you physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, financially, psychologically, whatever? How is that gonna benefit you? That's not even fair. Again, going back to however you do what you do, how you do. Again, I'm not trying to say you got to be like me and do partake. It's just about being in alignment with spiritual protection and how that looks for you. Whatever works for you. Okay? This man is about to approach you. All right? This man is going to come back. It's either between today, when you see this, up until I'm here in the next 2 months. I'm here in the next month, to be exact. And I'm hearing you just got to be ready. Be ready so you ain't got to get ready. You ain't, oh my God, I don't know what to do. You ain't hitting up your friend's girl. Let me tell you who hit me up. You ain't even got to do that. Wants forgiveness in their feelings. Connection is broken. I know there's someone else. This person may try to come back and play victim like, oh, you gonna really move on like that? Like, yeah. Short it out. K. Keep it like, okay, cool. God bless. Don't even respond. You a good one, girl, because I'm not gonna even respond. Especially if it's a person who manipulated you. Yeah, a person who played mind games. Look at this. 1 minute he needed you, and then when he got everything he needed, then he was on to the next, or talking about you to his friends. This is a whole bunch of emotionally manipulative mind games. Pulling on your head and your heart at the same time. I'm seeing like a string connected to a woman's head and a string connected to a heart. Pulling on the head, then pulling on the heart, pulling on together, then just yanking it back and forth like a rag doll. Some of y'all spiritual predecessors is looking like, oh, baby, get it together. Like, don't let this person do you like that. Divine Feminine, what do we have? Because I feel like, man, I don't think some of this message is going to get to some of the ladies. And maybe a little too late. Two of Cups. Look, Death card. I really can't make this up. If you don't know anything about tarot, the Two of Cups is talking about a relationship. You can look at this card and say that's what that's about, right? This is also about making a choice. She's looking this man in the eye like, are you sure you ain't gonna, are you gonna call me? Is you gonna come pick me up like you said you was? She's like, this is a woman like, look me in my eye and tell me you ain't lying. He like, I ain't lying. He lied. He lied, girl. Cause look, the death card is here. You gotta let it burn, girl. Hopefully he don't burn you. Okay, because you gotta take heed to the messages before something happens, okay? You are supposed to be the star, okay? You are supposed to be shining bright like a diamond, passing on the message to another feminine so that it's like, don't misplace your energy, feminines, okay, at this time, because there's a lot of star quality energy right now. You have the ability to maybe go viral. You have the ability to get a promotion. There's an energy here that if you do not consume it and cultivate it, you may give it away when this man approaches you. And it doesn't even, I can hear someone saying, girl, I'm not going to sleep with him. It can be in an argument. This man trying to come back and get you all stirred up, and you done went back and forth with this person. Now you're in a heated argument, and now you don't even feel like doing what it is that you want to do that was creative. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Just not misplacing your energy at all. Verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, heavy on the sexual. What else do we have for divine feminines before we go? And then I'm gonna pull the sexual energy for y'all too, even though we kind of got it. For all the ladies who are not only going to listen to me and take heed and take this as confirmation and make a more positive and healthier choice, but women who may not even come to this and the energy I'm just picking up on, what can we expect from these women? I like that popped up. This popped up if you guys didn't see, and then came right back down. The 8 of Pentacles. You guys, I'm hearing I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. You guys are going to stay focused. Good. What's going to come from that? Because we're going to listen. Yes, this is what I like. Let's go. Let's go. This made me happy. Knock my bracelet off. Okay? You ladies are going to get to the bag, and you're going to focus on bringing more balance into your life. Yes. Yes. Because I was starting to honestly just feel some type of way. I was like, ladies, let's do this. We got this. Don't be weak. We got it. You can say no. You can press block. It may eat you up inside a little bit, but hey, you'll get over it. Just distract yourself. You'll be good. Once women distract themselves just for a little bit, go in the mirror, shake your booty, do your makeup, have fun, go out, go do something creative, fun. You forget. Just keep forgetting. And then you'll be good. Okay? Because I feel the need, like I just feel like I'm pushing a woman, like, come on, keep going, like, sis, come on, I'm the friend, like, don't you text him. I'm gonna call you stupid. Oh, girl, you stupid. Just so you can feel bad. I will call you stupid just so you can feel bad. You said those. Ace of Pentacles and Justice. Ladies, this is what we like to see. Okay? This is what we like to see. I'm trying to fix my hair. This is what we like to see. Okay? Yes. Calling your power. I also feel like this is the energy of calling back all the energy that you have gave away to every man. And I've done that. Any man who think he got one up on me, baby, I done took that energy back. Okay? Call it back. This new moon going into the full moon on the 15th, get a piece of paper, write down every man you've been with, if you can do that. If not, that's okay. Just think about men that you've been with, and think about all the times you felt like you maybe overgave, you overshared, maybe they used your energy, manipulated you, and call it back to you. Write everything back that you're taking away or taking back from these men, and take it back. You can take it back. You can snatch your energy. It's giving me the image of, but it's the female version. All right. Nunu off of ATL. He took and snatched that necklace off her neck. That's what I do all the time when I ain't mean to do that. Give it back. Snatch your energy back. You can even just visualize it if you want to. You ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is visualize the man you like. You just visualize him. And visualize if he got a chain, better. Then snatch that chain off his neck. I just gave you a gem. That's it. So let's get into the sexual energy, ladies. What do we have for the divine feminines? What sexual energy is here? How can the divine Feminines, use their sexual energy wisely at this time to manifest unlimited creativity, unlimited opportunities. Ashe. We got this. We all got this. Divine feminine and masculines. Ace of Cups at the bottom. I like this. I'm hearing it's a whole new world. I like this. Strength card came out. So ladies, at this time, when it comes to your sexual energy, you guys may be, I'm hearing developing better discipline when it comes to how you reject a man that's coming back the second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, seventh, eighth time, okay? Yes, with the Two of Cups here. Yep, and the Hermit. Taming the inner beast, like, girl, I can hear a woman now like, girl, I just want to have sex with him. That's it. I don't even want to be with him. Like, it's not even that serious. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because your womb and your sexual energy is a place of reverence. Okay? It's a place where men pick up. Okay? Okay? The King of Wands and the Emperor. And by you doing this, I'm hearing hefty. No whippy. No more of that. No more. So you ladies are going to be opening a brand new door of different options. All right. And at the top we have, yes, in the Six of Cups. You guys are going to be manifesting a man that maybe you was in a relationship with before. Not physically, though. Look how he's embracing. I love the King of Wands. This could be a fire sign. This could be Aries, Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We do have Leo out here already. And have Aries as well. Double Aries. Ooh, and I just got chills. I'm hearing this man is, and this is his words. He gonna show you something that you never seen before. Not before. Before. Oh wow, that was seeing all the way through that. I'm hearing, ladies, you're going to be using your energy, your sexual energy, to manifest the man that you want. Okay, for the ladies who, maybe indulge in a little self-pleasure, okay, my advice would be, when doing so, just think of the type of man that you want, okay? Use your thoughts and your emotions. How are you going to feel when this type of man approaches you? Look how he's embracing her. This is the type of man that when you walk away, he is still missing you, but he's going to be able to tame himself. He's not going to be so distracted with just wanting you and craving you that he forgets everything, but he's going to have balance with how much he embraces you, with how much that he can receive from the outside world. So there's a balance here with his relationship with himself and the outside world. All right, you are going to manifest a man who has a healthy obsession with you. Okay, because look at this. Look at that wand. Okay. Oh, I just got a vision. Okay, we're not getting. I've been doing good with not getting deep into the energies where I can feel everything, because I don't, even though that's some good sexual energy, I just, not tonight. I'm hearing like you are manifesting a relationship with a man where when you have sex or intercourse with him, when you have intercourse with this man, you guys are going to feel like you're in a different world, okay? You guys are going to be traveling in different realms is also what I'm hearing. And this is also a man who don't mind you squeezing his butt, okay? This is not going to be a man who's like hypersensitive, like, oh my God, don't touch me, So what that just tells me is there's going to be a man that you're going to meet who's sexually secure with himself. Okay, so he's always going to show up in the bedroom. I'm hearing 100% all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. This is also a man who is going to like playing in your hair, or he has really great what do they call it, aftercare. This is a man who has really great aftercare, ladies. Okay, if you don't know what that is, after you have intercourse with a man, there's a certain energy of like, especially if a man beats you down in bed. Okay, I'm not talking about physically beating, but we are grown, we know what that means. You know what I'm saying? He just a lot of thrust. Okay, if a man knows how to really just give you the full throttle. Okay. This is a man who is going to hold you afterwards. He's going to rub your hair. He's going to make sure you have H2O, quality H2O. Okay, he is going to not to just leave you there lingering and laying there. Okay, maybe you ladies have dealt with men who you would have intercourse with, and then afterwards it just felt dead. It just felt like, okay, I got what I wanted, now go on. Okay, but you ladies are manifesting a man who's going to give you aftercare. If anything, it's going to feel more nurturing afterwards than it did. All right, so maybe you guys are going to use sex to get out aggression, is what I'm hearing, and then afterwards you're cuddling like koala bears. I like it. I like it. Okay, ladies, reading. I like it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for us. I'm so happy for you. If you resonated with this energy, this is positive, because Lord knows we've had some readings that was just very questionable, but it's okay because everything can't be positive, okay? And hopefully you guys don't have that mindset. It's like, ooh, and wake up every day and I'm so happy, okay? Because that's not it. That's not it, okay? Sometimes we just got to get through the negative energies over here, and this was a really great reading. So far, the collective that I've pulled on, I'm very, very proud of you guys. I'm going to give you guys a hand clap, okay? And I will see you guys before the full moon in Gemini, okay? Which is on the 15th, depending on where you live, okay? But I will see you guys before that. And I will do all sign readings, okay? I will be doing all sign readings. So again, thank you for being here. For the people who did show up in the live, kudos for staying along, okay? Because I'm long-winded, baby. You got to really be in this. It's got to be in you, not on you, okay? But everybody who takes accountability, who's here to develop and grow within themselves, for themselves and the community, shout out to you guys, and let's keep doing this, okay? Because we in it for the long run, right? I love you guys. I'll see y'all next time.